That shit slipped.
Ooh, there we go. There we go. That one got it.
I was nervous.
I
I was nervous.
nervous.
I was
The
nervous.
free throw line.
That-
Hold up. All right, no, hold on. Wait, cause we never resolved this. I don't know if the DVD is gonna last, man. I'm still not over this.
It's going to last.
I don't. I just.
If VHS, you talking about it still be in production or still be a thing?
a thing like,
If VHS is still around,
but nobody know. Like they're around for novelty reasons.
and that's enough.
But the thing is, a VHS was a box. It had a package. It had a cool thing on the front. Half your DVD cases are broken. You're only really saving game cases. But how long are games gonna be around for?
Physical copies not that long,
Yeah.
except for like the indie titles that'll do like small runs and shit.
Like I feel like
Dog, I
kids
paid
who are like,
$10 for a physical copy of Kingdom Hearts, but you buy it digitally, that shit's $60.
I feel like they're gonna. I feel like this is true, but I feel like they're gonna either they're gonna stay like so underground that they're gonna start raising up prices and niggas is just gonna have to like hold on to them. But I don't feel like kids 10 and under when they get older, when they get our age, they're gonna even know.
The
DVDs.
most they'll have is accessories, or
They're gonna
just,
look at DVDs the way we looked at VHSs.
or just like open accounts on stuff. Like
Yeah.
I don't remember my Xbox Live
yeah.
at all, so I can't like to have that memory of like logging back in. Like it's still there. Oh no, excuse me. A better
It's
example
still, yeah, I think
is
they're still just in limbo somewhere.
I deleted. Better example is me deleting my MySpace. Like that's gone.
Alright.
Anything that
Yeah.
that was even a connection on that
Connection on there.
is gone.
I logged into MySpace once when it started to become a music site,
Yeah.
and my shit was still there. My
when
profile-
Jody High Roller took over
yeah,
the Aquaberry Pink Panther.
Jody Three Moons, whatever. Yeah. That was crazy. No, I don't know. It just hit me because I was unpacking all my shit, and I realized I have like the collection of just like VHSs that I've just had, and I'm just like, kids don't know these exist anymore unless they're just in the know, like they're just not things. So I'm like, are DVDs just gonna go? Like everything's going digital, everything's streaming. Like this shit just like shook me a little bit. Like damn, like we ain't gonna get copies of nothing no more.
No, look what Apple Music and Spotify did.
See, they killed CDs. We streaming now, baby. I can't go into a Sam Goody or a
I was hurt.
Suncoast no more.
I was hurt as a J. Cole stan. I couldn't buy a physical copy of KOD.
You couldn't.
Where I was at, no,
Oh,
I
they
couldn't.
didn't- oh, okay, yeah. I was
It was
like,
Best Buy and
Eddie-
Target, and neither
Yeah.
one of them.
Nah. You
Nope.
ever see niggas with it's like you pull up to the counter and it's just like a little card. It's like this is the song. This is the download. Shit.
Oh yeah, the Starbucks joint.
The Starbucks joint.
Yeah.
Sad, man.
Yeah, I think the last
know.
CDs I bought was ASAP Rocky and the NWA soundtrack, the movie soundtrack. With the
last CD I bought. It couldn't have been that far back.
Yo.
I bought Nas's Untitled album.
I think I left my Drake Take Care CD in my car when I got rid of it.
Damn.
I know, right?
Damn.
I know, right?
That's like throwing the heart of the ocean.
That's like
Let it go.
you know how much it hurt?
You had to let it go.
The me losing my starters on on Aqua Sapphire.
Yeah.
Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah.
I
You
can't
never
play
could
that
get
game
it- you
anymore.
never could
I
get it to work?
can't. I asked people like at Video Games New York. It was like, yeah, nah, it's done. Like once the DS cartridge goes, he was like, it's done. Now Pearl is still going.
Yeah.
Black, Pokemon Black, still going.
Yeah.
So I was like, either I could just do it all over again, or I don't know.
Yeah.
I got mixed feelings about it. I'm like, damn, I still got the cases and the books for
Yeah.
2 games. I'm giving away my my Heart Gold box.
Are you like selling it? Or
I'm just giving it away because I was like, I don't feel like buying
was
the
it
game.
the box that also had the little fit the little Fitbit joint attached. Yeah, I remember seeing that in the store. I was like, that's
Don't
clean.
got the. I don't have the Poke Walker anymore. But the box itself alone gotta be worth like 20.
Oh yeah.
Maybe 20. Cause like the cartridge, the
Especially
hard
in good
gold
condition,
is still
those
like
repackaged
45.
people, them repackaged dudes with the blow dryer and the plastic who be
45
repackaging they shit.
for Soul Silver Hard Gold. Paying a minimum $45. With the case, about $100.
There you go.
It's about $100.
Yo, then scoop up one of them walkers real quick for cheap.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, is it worth it? Because like,
together.
if I'm gonna do it,
Piece it together.
if I'm gonna do all of that, I'm keeping it.
Yeah, I said hold on to it.
That's why people look at me weird that I wasn't trying to flip Jordans. I'm like, nah, I did all this work to sell these shits. No, I'm wearing them.
Yeah.
They getting worn.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just
getting worn.
it's just hit me. It's just like, man, we not gonna have like. I'm glad everything's getting digital, and I'm glad everything like streaming's popular. Everything's popular. You got like pretty soon. Like, I don't think Stadia was the best launch for like that idea of like wireless mobile gaming or whatever. But eventually something's gonna happen that's gonna click. Either Stadia's gonna get better or something's gonna happen. It's like
they might maybe they might do what Engage didn't.
Okay.
Where they try to combine gaming with the phone. But it was too much gaming and not enough phone.
Yeah. On
there, and like web browsing wasn't what it is right now.
Yeah.
Like imagine a Sidekick came out now.
That would be like what just with the action.
Because that just had instant messaging like in mind. Yeah. Completely. It was like the teenage BlackBerry almost.
I mean, MOBAs are doing it now pretty well. Yeah. Like I've seen people with.
I'm still playing that Power Ranger game.
Yeah. I've seen niggas on the train with almost like a Switch like attachment. It's just like extra somehow they figured it's like a phone Joy-Con situation, and they just playing like Call of Duty mobile or whatever, and it's like they doing it, and then they go home and they play the real thing.
Phones are big enough to be tablets.
Yeah, they are.
Phones are big enough to be tablets.
Especially you get a Note Plus.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just seen that.
You get the brick.
Nah.
You see niggas pants get tight when they put that
shit in your pocket. when you gotta hold your shit out like that, you gotta lay it out. Nah. I don't even want to get anything bigger than the phone I got now. Yeah. It's too awkward.
I do the same thing. I'll get the new Galaxy, or like a couple years back. I'll never buy the newest model, but they always come in two sizes. It's like the regular standard or the plus the Note size essentially. Never get the Note size. Give me the regular. I don't care that the phone is half an inch bigger. Like it's shit's awkward.
Very awkward.
Brick, I can't keep it
where
I need to keep it. And I'm not like I think it works for ladies because a lot of times they have these cool like they make their shits wallets, or they have like so I've seen a girl whose phone had a purse strap around it, and I'm like, oh, that's perfect for y'all.
Yep.
Damn. Unless we get fuck nigga bags for phones, get you.
There you go. Yeah. That should be the next piece of merch. Yeah. A Negro Jump fuck nigga bag. I wonder if Matt will do it for us. I wonder if he'll do it for us. Yeah. If I'm like, yo, I got a great sketch idea for merch. Yeah. That nigga is the face of COVID info on Facebook.
Is he?
It's hilarious. And let me stop talking before I get him in trouble. So let me just stop talking about him. Congratulations to that man. But yeah. Yeah, man. But no. I think that's the next piece of merch. We should go in that line. What's like accessorizing, like
just the Supreme style bag.
It's a fanny pack. It's a fanny pack.
But they don't know that.
No, they do. They do. They do because they Google.
True. They Google it.
Yeah. Come on, baby.
Just the over the shoulder.
They can't even act like they don't even know.
It's a fanny pack with an accent. That's all it is.
They can't even act like they don't even know. That's not even really the style anymore. But guess what? We about to bring fuck nigga bag.
Fuck nigga bag back.
Fuck nigga messenger bag.
Yeah.
Negro Jump ENT presents.
Yeah.
I don't ever step out of the house without my fuck nigga bag.
We get them printed and like the strap is a dual disc.
Woo!
back, baby. We back.
It's the Naruto. It's the Gara gourd.
The gourd. There you go.
It's the gourd.
The gourd.
It's the gourd or the like the little puppet.
All right. So last time we were talking about how this family tree that we started, and a lot of niggas on TikTok are saying that we kind of helped coin, which I'll take that.
Was what?
The whole Adam and Eve starter. There is no big three. It started. We'll take it back. It started because you was heated one day.
As far as
heated one day.
as far as like
because I showed you a meme.
American influences.
And I showed you a meme.
Yeah.
And you lost your shit. I was like, this would be funny to show this man. And he woke up and chose violence.
Oh, that's what that saying means. That's what that means.
Yeah. And
on Twitter.
He was heated.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
He went on a whole rant.
I wasn't feeling it. I just feel some type of way that look, man. When you consider yourself the Ronin, the last one. Yeah. The lone warrior, just out here celebrating anime in all its glory. Yeah, and he found out there's more people and they got opinions about it. It's a problem.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, for the longest time, you think, oh, like, I'm the one who's got the ideas about what this should be. I'm in my closet.
Because I'm like, it's understood that we all know Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. Anything beyond that, nope. Nope. Yeah. Not the common person.
Basic everybody's level. And then it's just you, maybe a couple buddies you know that like know this shit. And then you find out, it's like, okay, so like in your eyes this was your big three, and that's what it unfolded to, right? Because you were like, it just don't work that way. You don't just get the coin. That's the same shit I'm talking about in rap. It's the same shit I was talking about where it's like, you goat niggas, you don't understand what a goat is. We can't just keep giving people that title. Like this shit with like Lil Baby and Lil Durk, who I think are talented artists, but niggas online are goating these dudes already. It's like, yo, what are we doing?
Because they just looking at the amount of hits that they've had since they've seen this rapper come up.
And to his credit, he actually commented on that recently. You talking about Take Care?
It's all about hits.
Drake dropped like three little track thingies.
I bet he did.
Getting weight.
Lover Boy.
Almost though. But it was a little tape called something 2. I guess he dropped like a couple tracks once before. Scary Hours 2. He dropped Scary Hours 2, but it's 3 tracks. Yeah, spooky. But he did a track with. Yeah, it's just got 2 diamonds on the front.
I have the most respect for him, but at the same time, it's like I can't take it. For some reason, I can't take it seriously.
He just dropped it today or at midnight, whatever. I was listening to it on the way back from work after I called you earlier, and then it's 3 tracks. It's one of him, whatever, and then one with him and Lil Baby, because obviously Lil Baby's hot, so it's like he always jumps on whoever's like. He always tries to do a collab with one of the new guys, and then the last track. Solid him and Ross, just like this is what I wanted. He raps about his kid. This nigga actually talking about taking niggas to school, like he's trying to be there for his son, whatever.
Okay.
Right? But the track with Lil Baby goes off, and he's just like, he says a line that I like to the effect of like, I'm not a goat, but I fit the description, and I'm like, all right, I like that. I like that.
Humble.
Yeah, humble brag. I like that. But no, yeah. So. Everybody wants the GOAT stuff. Everybody wants to like put things in this like rank of big or whatever.
We're still watching it grow.
Yeah, we're still watching it grow.
Yeah. It could fall apart.
Yeah.
it could fall apart very quickly.
after you were just in your feelings about that, and you were just like, nah, this is how I feel. We started talking about it, and we just sort of like led it back to the idea that it realistically only started with 2, right? That's what we thought originally. It started with 2. It was Dragon Ball for the niggas, and then Sailor Moon for the ladies, or both for everybody. Because I did watch Sailor.
If you know about Sailor Moon, you know about Dragon Ball Z, vice versa.
Yeah, and if you grew up in the 90s, 80s, whatever, and you were young, male or female, black specifically, you gravitated towards either one, and then that was it. So we're like, boom, that's Adam and Eve, right? Niggas online seem to like that idea. That's cool. But then this nigga just dropped something on me that makes perfect sense.
I be thinking.
Yeah. And so now the family tree. So how's the family tree growing now?
So use carrier Meshi is it's Unc.
It's Unc. Because
that's Uncle.
We had a conversation with somebody where they were like, where does Yu Hakusho fit in this idea that you guys got? And we both agreed that Yu Hakusho is just different. This shit is just different.
To include him in a 3 with Sailor Moon and DBZ.
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah.
And then also I didn't see that until like early 2000s. So at this point I'm aware of what anime is.
Yeah.
So I look at it as far as like when I got to see it.
Yeah.
How far apart was it? Not when it came out. Or like when it might have been airing at the same time.
But even when it was, like at least when we absorbed it, I just watched those two together, and then I would always see Yu Hakusho just like off in the side. Like it felt like some back end shit. I always just saw it on Adult Swim. I never saw it on everybody says it was always like it was on this, it was on that. I never saw it on any of that. I saw it on Adult Swim, and niggas was bleeding, and it was just like rough. And it was demons and dragons, and niggas was scary.
Niggas got their shirts off. Yup.
Yeah.
Shoes are off.
Yeah. This dude is just, the dude's fighting with his feet, or he's fighting with his shoes on his hands. It's the nigga just rips out his shirt, veins popping out his neck.
Jumping over lava.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like they was going to make it. It did not feel like they were going to make it.
But they did.
They prevailed, and that's what made it like harder. So I was like, all right, crazy off to the side. I got it.
Come on. Hothead.
Yeah.
Hothead teenager.
Yeah.
That is frustrated that he got to be the one to save everybody.
Yeah.
He knows it's got to be him, but he don't want to do it because it's a messy-ass job. It's a messy job, man.
Why am I put together this young?
Exactly.
Why you got me
Exactly.
Going
Exactly. One of my favorite scenes in anime of all time now that I would keep bringing up in Yu Yu Hakusho during the tournament when he blocks the shot for I almost said Kagome for Keiko for Keiko before Tagoro like did it and Tagoro realized what he did. He was annoyed. He was just like, well, I mean, I kind of like him, man. Can't just be throwing. Come on, that's my girl. Like you doing this for my girl, man. Like stop playing. Fuck you hating for?
Yeah. We fighting or we fighting? What we doing? Why you hauling my
he
extra
was a
life?
Teenager.
Yeah.
Like having to go through like all of this shit. Like the passing the torch up from his master that he just got close to.
Yeah.
And then now he's like she like has to rush things.
Yeah.
Of like I need you to
get this done.
Yeah.
I can't. Yo, damn, that's on some like this nigga living that Peter Parker life where it's just like everybody keep dying around me, dog.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it's a legit job. His second life is a legit like job that needs to be done.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot.
And it got put on him. And it wasn't even like a oh, you chose to join this whatever. It was just like, no, like you here now. Roll your sleeves up.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty
and bring
much.
your friends too.
But he's here for it.
Yeah.
He likes a good brawl.
Yeah.
But when it gets serious, he's like, I gotta actually try. I can't even have fun anymore. That's super relatable. That's mad relatable.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. Nah, he's definitely up there because of the we realized that earlier watching Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
Like that supernatural part of shonen.
Yeah.
You forget when that happens by itself. So right now off the top of the head that I could think like all supernatural, Soul Eater, Shaman King, Yu Yu Hakusho, Bleach. And when I say supernatural, mainly dealing around death and spirits.
Yeah. Which is heavy in Japanese folklore.
Yeah.
So like it makes
Taisen. Shit, you can Inuyasha is shoujo, isn't it? Or is that even really a shonen? Or is it just like a drama? Because that's supernatural.
That's supernatural. It's always
character got a big weapon, screams,
and something in that Edo or like feudal Japan type.
Yeah, but it's always like spirits and shit. Samurai Champloo did a zombie episode. Zombies.
They did, yeah. The mushroom zombies. Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
No, legit zombies. They were working in the quarry.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
That. So, I think for me, if it's supernatural, if it's just magic, it don't fly my way.
Yeah, but then that's not even really supernatural. That's fantasy. That's
probably why.
That's high fantasy, which anime can get into that, but it's gotta do it in a way that's like, yeah, there's magic, but there's also the sword play, or there's also the brawler, or there's the guy with the mace and he's like crashing skulls and shit, like almost on some like Lord of the Rings type. Like if you do it that way, then like, but maybe like Berserk, maybe Claymore's another good
Berserk was like, the monsters didn't come well into what you already felt it being, just like violent, like man to man, like action, swordplay, recklessness. If Zaraki was the main character,
like art style, it felt very medieval.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And then I would say the same for like Vinland Saga, where it's just more like a period piece, but like the same thing where it's like, all right,
Fate Zero,
yeah. But yeah, with and like I haven't watched enough Black Clover to really like get into it, but it just seems to be all right. They have these books and something. Honestly, one I think you would like because it is still sort of magic, but not really. Full Metal Alchemist. I know it's on your list, but
one day I'm gonna just start watching it.
So it's like I won't even like almost spoil anything really, but it's just like
it's hard to spoil anything from as much as I've seen on the internet.
This is true.
About full. I still don't know what the fuck is going on.
Exactly.
It's because I've been exposed to both of them.
Yeah.
The original one and Brotherhood. So
like there's all these, like obviously you live in a world where alchemy exists, and alchemy, all it is like if we have the ability through magic or whatever source we want to call it. They say it's science, but it's still magic in a way. You draw a transmutation circle, you put ingredients in a thing, and you can make whatever you want. But you just have to know the laws of it, equivalent exchange. So it's like you can take twice as many steel bars and make half as many gold bars. But you can make gold if you want to. So you can do whatever. And it's like, obviously this shit doesn't last forever, and you can tell what's been transmuted and what's actually real. So like they figured that science out, right? So you have that. And then there are people who can do it in other ways, like there's Mustang who can make flame and like all this other cool stuff, right? But then there's a guy on the opposite side who sort of figured out the halfway point of alchemy, where instead of breaking something apart and putting it together, he just breaks shit apart. So this nigga just uses his hands.
Scar.
Yeah.
See, I know about him.
Exactly. He just fucks it up, and like that's boom. There's your hands. And then there's Armstrong, who's just like a buff nigga, who's just like
JoJo.
Yeah, JoJo. He's JoJo references, right?
Yeah. I've seen like all of this
and
stuff.
And there's gunplay. There's the regular the lieutenants who don't really have like that's the espionage spy part of the show that I love. Where it's like it's not just about the magic. It's like, oh, there's deception. Niggas is shooting each other.
The great thing about it is that you could show me something in Full Metal. I will watch whole episodes, be like, "Yup, I have no idea what the fuck is going on," but it looks cool. But I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like I thought I knew what they were doing, but now he's feeling some type of way against these people.
And then you get to the homuncula, and then they're just like, nah, we don't even.
Yeah, that always popped up. Yeah. No, it's on. It's like I have to watch. Like I'm gonna end up having to watch it.
And either one you watch, 60 episodes. You can watch the original one, which some people don't like. I actually like a lot.
Full Metal definitely is supernatural with the like drawing a fucking circle and
circle demons, the other world. Supernatural, perfectly. That is weird. It's either supernatural,
hothead, short, like fucking protagonist, like yes. So that's a genre that I guess that always just gets left out. Besides just like a big open world of adventure, of some kind.
Some adventure with it being a mystical world, or like so it's either like some sort of fantasy or sci-fi world, or it's like we're dealing with demons, inner thoughts, all that crazy shit. Yeah, the dark side or whatever.
Kinda. It's like they just don't run away from death. Yeah. They make it very apparent, like, no, we acknowledge
I could
this.
Die
yes.
At any moment. But
right.
I got something to do. Or apparently. I got somebody to see. Whatever.
You know, one of my least favorite moments in Bleach is the last time he's fighting Grimmjow. And Grimmjow's going in for the final blow, and then Orihime calls out his name, and then Ichigo decides to show off because his girl called out his name. I figured out what Bleach was about. Like, it was just about him just showing off a pussy, pretty much. That's about
kinda.
Pretty much.
But not knowing it because he's like 16.
He's just like, I'm just strong, so I'm just helping my friend.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But once they start focusing on Rukia, thinking like maybe this would be a thing where it's just like no, like
I think it was too much separation. It's like, first of all, she already, like, I think what had happened was once age came into play, the fact that she's like 10,000 years old or 1,000 years old, it's like, all right, nigga, you 16. This like, I get it, she looked like you, but it's just too much to contemplate.
He just really looked up to her, and then like Orihime became like a became like a parent figure, like how they made her like super important.
Yeah.
How they made her a focal point for like the whole Espada Arrancar.
Yeah.
Like war thing.
Yeah. Snatched her up.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, you're special. You don't really, and like in the whole show at the time before they did like Fullbringer and all that stuff, they're like, we didn't really know what she was.
It was just her and Chad popped up with powers.
Yeah.
And it's like that kind of makes sense that you're around Ichigo and he awakened something in front of.
Yeah.
I went with it. I was like, fine. They're anomaly.
Yeah.
It happens. There's other forms of like this, like
I mean,
using spirit
the
energy.
You got all this other stuff.
Yeah. And even the people that live in Soul Society that just do like other shit by like harnessing.
Yeah.
The abilities and stuff. But yeah, it is. The fuck we were talking about Bleach? Just ranting about that shit?
Oh no, just the fact of leading it all to how it's all supernatural shit. That's what it was. Oh no, but you were saying though, you did say though, that instead of Goku and Sailor Moon's kids being all three of them niggas, maybe Bleach was a little bit more like Yu Yu.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you're right. It is kind of like it's the same thing. I'm put in a tight spot. This nigga just ripped my house apart and is trying to kill my little sister.
Mm-hmm.
And this lady is telling me to stab, like telling me to basically like, yo, can you just like lie on this blade real quick and I'll give you my powers. And it's like, what? So you need me to kill myself in order for you to give me powers? And
for this situation to be better, you gotta kill me.
You gotta stab me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. This is what we doing.
Yusuke, he uses life force because like it was when he was fighting that guy, I think Yukako, the Saint Beast guy. Like there was a monitor showing like Keiko and Botan like running away from all of the like possessed humans. And I guess at one point the dude had his clones holding down Yusuke as they electrocuted him. While like it was like coming out to the nitty gritty, like, oh, they might not make out of it. Yeah. Like it was some emotion behind it. Oh, like when he was getting the spirit wave from Genkai. Yeah. And he was like protecting his like spirit beast or whatever. Just like show that like soft side of him. But like
that spirit beast is fun. That was like a good meme over the summer. It was like, you know, they do those like weird memes where it's like somebody's face and then like another person's face and then it's like it was like, oh, do you want to see your man cry? And then it's like the meme face of the guy crying with the beard, but then it's Yusuke in the cave, clutched up with his spirit beast.
That shit was real.
Yeah.
It's just like, yo, to hell with this test.
Yeah.
I'm getting us out of here. Yeah. Screaming.
Yeah.
Great, powerful. Dare I say better than Naruto? Emotional levels.
Yeah.
Every time that music started playing. Nah. That dude is a beast. The creator of Yu and Hunter.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
You were saying that about that one fight we were watching before, and just like so many other things.
Look at the references in that shit.
He throws.
We talked about that on the last episode, right?
Yeah.
That so many is armor dropping, power to, trying to control.
Yeah. Even
absorbing your own attack.
Referencing the fact of tournaments, referencing like how you level up and charge your attack. It all comes from something. Like
he did it was almost like that final round against Team Tagoro.
Yeah.
Like each match felt like that's how something could have went in those like circumstances. Like the first match ending in like it was a literal draw, but Team Tagoro still won.
Yeah.
So like the guy that won died, but then the guy that lost is still alive in this tournament that's like a fight to the death.
Yeah.
So it like starting off like that, they're like both sides are down a man.
Yeah.
No matter what happens.
No matter what happens.
At that first round, both of these niggas got taken out of the match, out of the fight. They no longer can do that. And he was like, damn, how you follow that up? You follow up with this dude getting consumed by a dragon to the point that he's like godly level. A dude whose goal it was to beat Tagoro couldn't beat Hiei. So you're like, well, fuck. Now Tagoro's even stronger than shit.
Yeah.
Shit. This is only the second round.
Yeah.
Third round, Kuwabara goes out and fight Elder Tagoro. We don't know what he does. That nigga was weird.
Yeah.
Kuwabara
I don't even remember that one. I do just remember.
He like splats him like a fly, like a bug or whatever.
He does the frying pan.
Yeah, like the little fly swatter thing.
Yeah.
And then like 6 episodes straight, just Yusuke and Tagoro just going at it.
Yeah.
Mind you, the ring they're fighting on, since it got too fucked up, Tagoro walked in with it on his back. Like he brought a new one.
I remember that. Yeah. He laid that shit down. Like, yep.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah.
He still got to fight.
Yeah. Who? Yeah. So like, it's like, who was the worst with the ring? Was it like him or Cell posting up for 10 days?
Tagoro,
because he brought the ring in by
Cell was because Cell just dropped it on you. It was just like, look, you know what? I'm tired of looking for y'all.
Yeah.
We fighting?
Yeah.
In my ring I'm making?
I like that this nigga pulled up
2 weeks.
At the station. He pulled up at the station just to get radio time.
2 weeks.
Get airtime.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm giving y'all 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He wasn't made for nothing else. He was just like, nah, I gotta be patient. I gotta wait. You gotta wait. He was ready for it. He was that cocky with it.
Why is
now?
What is it?
Matter of fact, go ahead, because I already know what I wanted to say.
No. Well, say what you gotta say, but just let this question a minute. Why is a tournament arc or the concept of a tournament so like strong and important in anime, and so like often?
Because you get to train while you're showing results as you win fights. So like each fight shouldn't be the same. Like the original, like the first World Martial Arts Tournament, in Dragon Ball, Goku fights a dragon, and then Krillin fights a trash man. And then he's like, Krillin, you don't got a nose. He's like, oh yeah. And then he just beats the guy. Like, yeah, it shouldn't be the same. Goku fighting that one guy that was doing aerial attacks on him. That almost killed him.
Yeah.
But he still made it like no match should be the same. And then Goku lost that tournament.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be the same. So the thing about the Dark Tournament is just that you started off by them being invited by the guy they thought they just killed. He pulls up on Yusuke. It was just like, yeah, I'm not. Whatever you thought I was, that's not it. Then pretty much just crushes collapses a building on top of him. Yusuke shook. He was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do with.
I thought I killed you.
This got this.
Yeah.
Got the spirit gun, and that's it. And then they tell him like, all right, so Tagoro actually used to be with King Kai back in the. He was like, what? Who? They used to be a thing back in the. Who? So y'all sitting me in there like knowing that. Like
y'all ain't think to tell me nothing?
Right. he just gets shook by how strong Tagoro is. Run back to Genkai. I was like, all right, okay, I gotta get stronger. And then so that's when she just puts him through boot camp because she already know what time it is too. Like, we gotta get it going up.
We gotta step you up.
We gotta get training. Yeah. Like, he told us dark tournament. I'm going there. You better be there. Like, we fighting. Whatever. So that's the comparison to cells. Like, 2 weeks. Y'all do whatever you gotta do. I'll meet you there. Yeah. So girl's like, look, there's a whole tournament. Let's go. Like, I'm gonna be there. I want to see you. I want to see you there. How strong can you get in these rounds?
And that's the thing is he just sat there the entire time.
He didn't.
He stood there the entire time.
He flexed. He would show up. He would show up. Niggas would get nervous.
Yeah.
He would show up. Niggas' brains would get just splatter out from like getting plucked by it.
Yeah.
He would show up. Show up by taking on a team by himself, saying that nobody else needed to come. Like, you don't need to see what my other teammates can do. Carried the ring in by himself.
Yeah.
The whole time, you just like you knew they were gonna fight at the end. We just gotta watch what Yusuke does.
Yeah.
Because they're having the roughest time. He showed up asleep. He was in the nap.
He was, yeah.
And he was sleep talking.
He was sleeping with the he had the training clothes on. He had like the
still had the jacket.
Yeah.
Still had the jacket and everything on. And
jacket,
he would just sleep.
Red
the
shirt,
hair was down. It wasn't battle ready.
It's cooler.
Nah, he had the jeans on, like the tucked in t-shirt or whatever. Yeah. But he Dark Tournament is my favorite tournament arc that I've seen.
It's arguably one of the best arcs in anime. So, and it makes, like I said, and that's why it's like, I don't know what the significance of a tournament arc is. And some people say it's overused, and some people say
it's for that.
It's a controlled space to like flex.
If we're here to watch them fight,
yeah,
with these abilities, what's the best way you flex that?
Yeah.
And if he just learned it,
yeah,
what's the best way you flex that?
Yeah.
Bunch of fights back to back. Tuning exams, definitely top 5.
Yeah.
Top 5 tournament.
Top 5 tournament.
The preliminaries.
Yeah. Even with the, I said that even in the Arankar, like when they were fighting in the town and they all had to set up at like a different pillar, like all those pillars were like square boxes, and then it was a small tournament on each.
Shit, even before that, when they first started showing up and like they sent some of the lieutenants.
Yeah.
Like out to the real world, and then it was just like, yeah, we started with like our power was limited because we didn't want to be like fucking up the whole town. So of course y'all would be like winning. You got to see it more. Like when certain anime show that, they're able to show off other people's abilities. Naruto like does an extremely good job with that.
Yeah,
you'll have like random team ups out of nowhere.
And they never really revisited the tournament arc type thing with them. I think because it was just so already story driven. Because
they were just doing Shippuden was just something else. Yeah. So Shippuden was a story.
That's true. Shippuden was a story.
It was a story.
Naruto
like already. That shit was done.
I will say, their saving grace, honestly, and it's something that like I have to give him credit. Is I honestly think not only was like the reanimation jutsu such a cool concept to think about in the anime, outside the anime as a writing technique, flawless. This nigga could just bring back anybody he wanted to willy-nilly.
And he's been doing that since day one. Yeah. He's been doing this since day one.
Yeah. He's just like, all right, reanimation jutsu, boom. Now you get to see what all these niggas, like every character I killed off, now you get to see. Where it was like, where like Dragon Ball Z had the Dragon Balls to revive everybody, it's like, reanimation jutsu. Here you go. Boom.
Dragon Ball was more of a like, if you watched it since Dragon Ball all the way up until now, like to Super.
Yeah.
You were good. Cause me just seeing Baba or like the talking turtle or like Oolong or Korin, and never seeing Ball, I was like, yeah, I don't know who any of these people are. Yami, none of that. Nope.
When I watched Z first growing up, as obviously like a lot of us in the '90s, we watched Z first because we were like, we didn't know what the fuck Ball was. Anime hadn't hit to that point yet, and then Z was just like, all right, boom. I remember seeing Baba, and I was like, what? And then I found out how important she was in Ball, and then you don't see her again until like Boo Saga. But
she's magic, because she's magic.
Magic, yeah.
Look at that. He placed that there forever ago. Just in case.
Yeah.
He gets a fucking villain like Cell. He's like, where the fuck do I go now? Like, where do I go? And then.
Oh, this is a mystical world.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Here we go. Here we go.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Yeah, magic.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. No, yeah, I get what you're saying with like, all right, so that's his direct descendant, or Bleach is Yusuke's direct descendant because of just like they were very much alike. I don't really know where to place Naruto then because I don't want to. You were saying you don't want to just pin it on
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
Because as girly as Sailor Moon was, like demons was still being like disintegrated and lit on fire.
Yeah. No, we got like planetary level powers.
Yeah, planetary level powers. Time travel is a thing. Reincarnation's a thing.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
It's just watching that Getting Robot Team, that Sailor Moon timeline. Yeah. I was just like, oh yeah, I didn't know there was any of. I didn't know that's what this was. Like I had no idea. I had no idea that all of this was going on.
Yeah, I thought it was just some dope transformations with some glitter, and then they just whooped the nigga ass with the
some
wands.
Evil witch lady.
Yeah,
that's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Nope, I was dead wrong. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I guess we gotta.
Because I like this concept of instead of just making these 3 brackets, a family tree makes perfect sense. I like that better. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting older too, and I'm thinking about the fuck his family.
Nah. I don't know. Maybe DBZ and Sailor Moon. That's the thing. Maybe that's the child of maybe like just like One Piece. I'm trying to make it look like a fucking like family portrait.
That's
fucking the way like Goku would just son him. It's just like it's more of like a unk thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
How would Vegeta handle that?
Well, I mean, like how like
if roles were reversed, how would that picture look? Vegeta being the reason. Yeah.
Did you see there was a?
Because if you flip it, now you got Vegeta, Zoro, Sasuke.
Oh, okay.
And then for Bleach.
So the
Renji maybe.
The side character. The side.
Make them as important.
The side character tree.
Renji is still a dope ass fucking character.
He's a dope character. He is.
He got ties to Rukia. He fought Rukia's brother.
Yeah.
Found out that this nigga Bankai ain't what you think it is.
That's where like that love story kind of went.
Him and Ichigo at the same level. Like they both achieved Bankai, but they didn't have the experience.
They were still trying to, but it's like his whole thing was like, I did all this to still break that shackles.
He didn't have the experience.
Break her shackles to get her out of her brother's like clutches. Basically,
they can do dope shit. They're there. They're valuable pieces. But
and then it's like this nigga shows up. You ain't even known her half the millennia I've known her. But you care that much about her? Damn, I need to change my ways. This nigga was just laid up. He was like, damn, this nigga. Damn, what am I doing? That's my girl.
That's my girl. What am I doing? What are we doing?
I had to reevaluate. Yeah. No, I mean, what is an MC without his counterpart, his sub-character, his rival, his whatever? Like, with Goku, obviously, he had to keep finding it. And then they found it perfectly with Vegeta. Because they were like, all right, well, obviously, at first, it was just Piccolo. And it's like, that was cool because the story needed to be told. Mm-hmm. And it was like, this is your, this was the son of the guy you killed. And now, it's whatever. But it's like, the fact that it's like, all right, now you're part of a race. And then, like, but you instantly killed off your brother, which that could, obviously, that's just writing or whatever. But it's like, all right, now we got this other dude.
Well, he didn't know.
He didn't know, yeah. He didn't know. He didn't care, no. He didn't care, no. It's fine.
He was already setting it up like, no, these are the last 2 Saiyans.
Yeah.
That's it.
We the only ones, but then there's a couple other. And then it expands.
His dad stood against Frieza, and his dad decided to try to, like, work for him. And look at that.
Yeah. Both ended up out. Caught up.
Damn.
And now that nigga's your friend.
That's a piece right there. We should have did that for Black History Month. We should have explored that even more.
Nah, we'll just extend it for the whole year.
It's just just always talk about Broly, the Dragon Ball Super movie.
Yeah.
Only the first half of it. The flashback.
The struggle half?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay. So no, yeah, those Sakura. So yeah, it said Zoro, Renji, and Sasuke. Boom. Sasuke's right below Vegeta. Them niggas already got the dark hair.
See what I'm saying? Last of their kind.
Yeah, last of their kind.
Revenge.
Yeah. Pride, whatever, emotion, all that shit. Then who's next to him on the other ones then?
What you mean?
Because then it's what? Kuwabara? I don't feel like he holds enough weight.
But he got a thing for a demon girl.
True.
And the demon girl's brother is a guy that can't stand him.
True. That's yo.
Come on, baby.
It's the same. True. Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Yeah. Other side. What was? I guess Sailor Moon doesn't really have like a counterpart because they were a squad.
Sailor Moon was one of one.
They were the squad. They were one of one.
There's Sailor Moon, just the series as a whole, it's never done.
Yeah.
Saint Seiya maybe the closest thing to it.
Yeah. Nothing hit quite like it.
Not even Ronin Warriors.
Yeah. Ronin Warriors, they tried to boy band it and they couldn't do it. Same shit. It's like, yo, Powerpuff Girls came out first. Fuck out of here with these Rowdy Ruff whatevers. Like, that's a cool episode.
Rowdy Ruff was a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke compared to these.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And nobody.
Once you get that, it's something about that like good girl squad. Once you get it, it's untouchable. The Powerpuff Girls, Charlie's Angels,
Totally Spies.
Totally Spies. The sleep hit that everybody. It's just like, yo, I keep seeing the.
I was
memes.
never a
It's
fan of that one.
I was in there. I
was
there.
never a fan.
It was in the block.
It's
I
like,
watched it.
It's
Every
like I
episode
got
went
it.
with
I was like, I get it. I'm not with it.
Nah.
I'm just wasn't for it. It was really cool. It was cool.
But honestly, I mean, as a dude, I'm like, yo, them suits was tight. They was tight, dog.
Cause like
I was an adolescent boy. Them suits was tight.
No, I get it.
And they was flipping
I
around.
get it.
And
they had to
the
bob.
Yeah. Come on with the freckle. Come on. With
I'm
the
weak.
freckles, boy.
I'm weak. I was looking for real titties at that point.
Hey,
I was like,
I'm here for whatever.
it's just a. Nah,
I look at real titties after 10 p.m. This was 4 o'clock. I just got out of school and I could just soak that in real quick. Cool.
Where was I getting that outlet at it? Probably like on them fucking Flash games.
Flash games joints, yeah. Yo, you remember the one? There's always the Flash game. Oh yeah. RIP to Flash, by the way. That ended last year, I think.
Seriously?
Yeah. Adobe Flash like shut down last year.
No.
So like it's not a plugin anymore.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. We didn't even think of. I forgot to talk about that like months ago, but yeah.
But you wouldn't even think of something like that happening.
Yeah, they just finally shut it down. I don't know why. I don't know what.
What?
But the plugin don't work no more. So that means all the Flash games don't work no more. I'm sorry. I would've said this off camera.
I can't play Pico no more.
Nah.
What?
Nah.
Oh, don't say that.
Nah. It's all done. I mean, I'm sure somewhere in the internet there's somebody with some weird dedicated server to do whatever. But like all the sites that normally would have ran, it says, oh, you need the Flash plugin. You won't have it anymore. It doesn't exist anymore.
I don't think y'all understand. Like,
but there was a deep cut. If you went to like, it was E-Bombs World or
Newgrounds.
Or
Cartoon Network has some fire.
Network was good.
Had some.
They had like a tiny MMO, like a super small MMO type.
Cartoon. Even before that, when they had the canon fight. Yeah. You pick one cartoon show against another one, and you just have a snowball fight. Come, man. Yeah. Look. Yeah. Look, man.
Yo.
Cartoon Network was kind of like a pre G4 a little bit, because the website, it was a whole nother experience. It was a whole nother experience.
That was something they advertised.
Did you ever see?
Like, do you got the web? Get that site. Like,
did you ever see the Hong Kong Phooey short?
No. What you mean? Like,
they did an anime short of Hong Kong Phooey.
Really?
And they put it on. It was that, and then it was like this. It's kind of like Speed Racer-esque, like Wacky Races like type anime type thing. But it was like it was a girl driver. Was the main character. I don't know what the name of it. That's just a description I have for it. Okay. But it was those at the same time. I was like, damn, they should put this on TV. Never came out. Never came out. This is around the time like right before like He-Man, the new He-Man and Transformers was on TV.
Yeah.
Because that added a different tone.
The sleek Transformers, the ones that weren't like blocky.
Yeah, the anime. That was anime.
One. That
Armada was hard.
That was pretty.
Armada was hard.
That was pretty damn good. Yeah. But yeah, there was a Flash game that once you completed it, it was like a weird puzzle or whatever. Once you completed it, at the end you won a hentai clip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You just straight up won one. It was like whatever, and then somehow nobody ever found out, and the game never got deleted.
End of an era, man.
Wild West, baby.
End of an era.
All right, let me see this. What you got?
Come on, man. All Flash.
All Flash. And this shit gave if anybody follows Game Grumps online, the guy Aaron, one of the main co-hosts, he was an animator and he started by doing Flash for like Newgrounds and all that stuff.
Yeah. This is like 2000.
Yeah. They on some Samurai Jack right now. Hell yeah.
What is this? 2 minutes. Was
Like
like
2.
3. It's like
Yeah.
3.
He got the Ken. Yeah, he got the Ken.
Sure you can.
Sure you could. Niggas don't know.
Like this was hot.
Yeah.
Watching this on a PC tower.
You were a borderline. You became a borderline hacker in elementary school.
Yeah.
Just to soak up this shit during your lunch break. Bypassing proxies, calling niggas up, being like, "Yo, like, how you get that?"
We playing Halo on a bootleg copy in a computer room.
Yeah.
Like 12 dudes deep. Come on, he just threw a Hadouken. Crazy.
Nuts.
Crazy.
Nuts.
Crazy.
Alright. I got a question.
What's that?
Who the fuck is Hawkins?
Oh, he's a rookie.
Huh?
He's a rookie.
What's a rookie?
I should introduce that. I should have played that episode for you.
Okay.
The
okay. Even before that. Well, yeah, let me know that, and then from the other clip you showed me, I got a question about that too.
Okay. So who is Hawkins?
Yes.
Hawkins is one of the 11 supernovas, 11 rookies.
Okay.
Same class as Luffy.
I thought they were warlords.
The warlords is the group above that. Seven warlords.
4, 7, 11.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
That's how they doing it.
All right.
The warlords, those were Crocodile, Mihawk, Hancock, Moria, the zombie guy, Don Flamingo with the feathers, Jinbei, the big fish guy.
Yeah.
Those guys. Like, those were pirates that worked with the Marines.
Okay.
So they were like the fact that Crocodile and Don Flamingo took over a whole country because the government just turned a blind eye to all the crazy shit they were doing. So, yeah.
All right.
The rookies were just a bunch of young kids.
So young kids, but they all came up trying to okay.
The same time. The way they tell it is that they all met at this one point because all of them took a different path, all ended up here. They all started over here, and then they made it out of their group of people.
Okay.
Kind of like the Hunter exam shit.
Okay.
But they didn't even know that they were doing that.
But okay, so then why is? Because I'm under the impression, and I said because I'm going into this blind, so I'm under the impression that he works with Kaido in some way.
Yes.
And is that how he just got to Wano? Because he just like decided.
No. So
he's just there. So here's what I'm just absorbing, right? Because I'm watching the show, and obviously I don't know if this is a character who I'm assuming that
he's been around.
Every character I'm seeing has been around for at least 100 episodes.
Before they've been here before the time skip.
Okay, got you. Like, so yeah, they're sitting, and it's like it's very like a TV show moment where these niggas just chilling.
They let it be known that
they pull up like, hey Luffy, hey whatever, and then they hang out, and then immediately this nigga pulls up on a dinosaur.
I feel the bass. I feel the bass.
Yeah. This nigga pulls up on a dinosaur and he's playing card games.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, okay.
I still don't know what he does either because I watch it.
Okay.
Now, what that episode did when they introduced those rookies, it was showed that like this is what happens when you get 11 of like young guns all in one small little town, like a public place. Some shit is bound to go down, and it did. That's when Luffy punched that person that was like royalty, and then that just caused the whole fucking thing.
Okay.
But Hawkins was there, and yeah, but not even that episode when they introduced Kaido. He when he falls down from the sky.
Yeah.
That was a bunch of them.
Oh, rookies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is what happened. They knew they had to go to the New World. They had to try to find One Piece. They started out by doing alliances, like shows the episode when Luffy and Law joined that alliance.
Okay.
Like at one point it was I think like Kid, Hawkins, and I think Scratch or Popo. The dude with the pianos for teeth.
Yeah.
They did an alliance.
Okay.
So that was their plan. Like do alliances with people, like try to go just see shit for yourself. Like they showed one rookie, this dude named Drake. He pulled up somewhere asking for Kaido. That was just like some random scene. And then that baby with the mustache, that was that mafia dude's baby. So like he has an alliance. Yeah. That's an alliance with like Big Mom right there. Like that type of. They got there and immediately decided that they can't handle it by themselves, so they would rather join up with somebody. Why they did?
Okay.
Hawkins joined up with Kaido. Because they did an alliance, and then Kaido fell out of the sky and was just like, I want to die, and just fucked them up.
And to my knowledge, all these 4 warlords.
Kaido's a real fucking gangster.
No. I'm saying
like literally telling niggas like either get down or lay down, like for real.
But it's like these 4 warlords don't seem to care so much about One Piece. They just seem to care about controlling their territory.
The emperors.
Yeah, the emperors. Sorry, the emperors. Yeah.
Well, it's a fight.
Or they've just gotten too big that it's like, because I understand the idea of like, all right, you came to do this thing, but your organization is too big that you're basically clashing, so you just rather coexist.
Kinda. But they weren't.
I feel like everybody was supposed to go for One Piece, right? Because here's what I'm seeing. It's like
they still haven't explained that yet.
Everybody's supposed to go for one. Because I'm still all you niggas like the adventure. I'm still trying to figure out when did it get in the treasure. What is the treasure? Can I see the treasure?
That's where all of us
I want the treasure.
are at. Because the last movie they did, like they showed the compass. It was like you can get to One Piece from it, like with this.
Okay.
Like the same thing they used to get around. It was like, here's the log post for Laugh Tale. There's a name to the island.
Because if
we've been doing the name to the island, they show multiple ways to get there. They know the certain way that they're going to use to get there.
Okay.
And Wano is a stop in the means to get to the One Piece.
Yeah.
That's all it is. We know that One Piece is a thing. Something going on with Straw Hats. This is all coming from a guy that just watches it.
Okay.
We know it's a thing, but look at all this other shit that he's showing just to get there.
Yeah.
Remember, it's still a story.
Here's the thing.
Still a story.
Here's the thing, though. A story is only as good as its payoff and its ending. So, like, you don't want a story that's got a great middle but a shitty ending. Here's my gripe. Here's my one gripe, and this is why, I want the show to be good, and I want to like the show, but if it's shown all this, the ending has to be the greatest thing ever made. Because if it falls short, then you just wasted 20 years of people's lives. Do you understand? You get that, right? You understand that,
so
right?
I really do.
So I'm like, I want to know. Because I'm like, I don't want to get sucked in and then just be like, oh, you string me along, and this shit becomes Walking Dead. If it becomes The Walking Dead, I'm pissed off.
You don't get to make that decision, brother. Either you're in or you're out.
I might be out after Samurai.
That's fine.
We're doing Samurai right now.
That's fine.
I like Samurai.
And that's
cool. If they do Viking next, cool. If it hooks me and they decide to do something, cool. But it's like, What is the thing? What is the?
You want to know something I noticed? Every time Luffy does some wild shit, there's an audience there. There's an audience there.
But people see him doing it?
See him doing like it's a whole moment. Like it was the crews fighting like that. I showed you the fight when he fight the giant zombie. Yeah. There's both sides commentating. There's like the people that are still alive, and then like there's the reanimated zombies. They're just like, what are we watching right now? This is crazy. Yeah. It's like, it's getting fucked up. Like this giant is getting fucked up by this little guy right here. Yeah. Like what? And then they still like came back and like took him down. Yeah. When they're in the island in the sky, all the people got to see fucking Luffy do that. Just be in the air and ring the bell.
And that's what I'm noticing, right? So it's like we're like, all right, because here's my thing, right? It's like I want to get to One Piece, right? But it seems like all these pirates, like me personally, I want to see One Piece got to. But it seems like all these pirates created these empires that are obstructing themselves from the journey that it's supposed to be. And Luffy just doesn't seem to give a fuck and is just plowing right.
I haven't gotten to that yet. Yeah. So Luffy in a traditional sense of like, Roger was king of the pirates because he had One Piece. I'm gonna go get One Piece.
So I want to be king.
Yeah. There are people that came up in Roger's time, still around. Mm-hmm. Of course they know where One Piece is at. Of course other people have been there. Shanks is still around. Buggy is still around. They were on the ship. Rayleigh is still alive. He's still around. Yeah. Whitebeard just died. Before he died, he said One Piece is a real thing. Big Mom and Kaido were on the same ship and were like young guns with fucking like in Roger's time. Like they were young as shit. Yeah. Of course they know that it's a thing. It's somewhere. Ace being in Wano. Yeah. Of course. Ace was there. People have been there. Yeah. They know about it. They haven't even really start playing around with like bringing back the Void period or like how the like the dark history like that the other kingdoms know about and like the celestial dragons and all that other stuff because they already tackled like a slave like a vote like
you saying that because
with the fisherman.
No, okay, no, that wasn't the prison.
Nah. Okay, gotcha. It was like really showing the history because like it's like there's a group of fishermen pirates that like their tattoos cover up their slave tattoos markings. Like they do shit like that. Okay. It's a whole thing, baby.
No. I like it. I like the layers. I do enjoy the layers.
Like think about it. Like remember, you ever heard the tale of the pirate Monkey D. Luffy? Like the same shit you ever like heard the tale about Blackbeard? Like Blackbeard used to fight with a fuse under his hat and 6 loaded pistols. Yeah. Luffy just pulled up with his hands and said, "Let's go," and flip flops.
I do like.
Remember that time Luffy fucked up that giant? Remember that time Luffy went up in the sky? Yeah. Remember that time Luffy went?
Legends type. Yeah. I like how this dude.
Remember that time they pulled up on a giant elephant? Like what? He was like, "Yo, let me tell you about it." Like, that's how he's treating it. Yeah. He said that One Piece is the actual thing. It's not about the journey. That's all you got to say because it's unraveling. Like I said, that's when all the other stuff comes into play. Because when they just went to Big Mom, the main reason why they was just like.
It's not about One Piece at all.
We don't know yet. We don't know at this point.
Got you.
Because they're getting the pieces to be able to go. Okay. They figured out how. They figured out what. They know where. They know where. They know what it is. Yeah. They try to figure out where and how they figuring out where is teaming up and taking on like all of this. It just happens to be so much collide. He's just making it work. Yeah. All together.
No, like it all meshes because no, it's just like
there was a pretty good big reveal.
I can see it. It's a web. And the only reason why I'm watching it from Wano now is one, when you showed it to me, it does look visually striking and I'm like, cool, I like this. Also samurai, cool. Dinosaurs. You got everything I want in one continent right now.
And you don't know when they just pop up.
Unless if it's Vikings or space, you got me for the next.
I'm not episodes. Now. If it's space, that's when I'm just like, all right, come on, you gotta chill. You gotta chill, man.
Do Treasure Planet? Come on.
Nah.
Do Treasure Planet.
See, he trying to do that on those shorts that I hear all the rage. Well, you got to figure out what happened to Enru. I don't give a f. He's not. Yeah. He's not in front.
Just make that a one-off. Okay, got you. Okay. Next question. Because I've seen it twice. Hawkins, when he shows up, he calls Luffy part of the worst generation.
Yeah.
And then when we watched that clip, they said also that Luffy is a worst generation.
They are too. That's what the rookies are.
Okay. What is that?
11 rookies, 11 supernova, part of worst generation. It's like millennials. They're pretty much like millennials.
Oh, okay.
These like us, we came around when y'all, the people, the generation ahead of us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's like, are you just trying to soak up?
Yeah, you telling me about this greatness is already there. Well, fuck it. I'm going to get a piece of it. This is how I'm going to do it. Yeah. And so these, like, because, like, they do a piano.
So like the emperors are like boomers, basically.
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
The warlords are like Gen X, your parents, and then it's like, I little nigga.
They go after, so the emperors are
Big
like
Mom, got you.
The emperors are like they got their territory and their glory. Like everybody knows about them.
Yeah, they grandfathered, right? They're just like all chilling with their social security checks. They just
Gen X is going for just the land.
Yeah.
Because there was 2 Gen X's that
Equity,
just
trying to get that
trying to get that took whole kingdoms because they knew what they had there, what they can be done there.
The rookies are just trying to.
And then the rookies came and said, "This shit ain't right," and Luffy just knocked over everything, kicked over everything. This ain't right. This ain't right. Think about all he doing.
Start over.
Come on. Yeah. Only reason, like Alabasta, there was an entire civil war happening while Luffy was fighting Crocodile, preventing him from gaining access to like some ancient weapon. See, they ain't bring those back up in a minute either.
Hey, when it comes up, I'll ask you. I'll figure it out.
But like they haven't brought that back up. But yeah,
all right.
Yeah, the worst generation. Like he would say that, but he's representing himself too, because Beige is that.
Oh, Beige is too. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
He's a supernova.
All right. This is informative, and it's gonna help me soak in, because as of right now, I'm just there. They started. They're there. They're hanging out. The little girl I told you about, like that I was watching a couple weeks ago, was she got sick. That was the whole thing. It's like she got sick, and then he's like, "Hey, I need you to take her to this town." This nigga stole the dude's sword. Disrespectful as hell. Mm-hmm. Then he shows up with Zoro, who's basically his best friend. He knows this nigga knows how to fight with swords. Fighting wild with the sword. He's like, "Nigga, that's not how you do it." He's like,
takes the sword out and then punches somebody with just his hand.
Even Zoro says, "Damn, that's a really good sword. You should give me that sword, because I don't know if you should be holding this thing." He's like, "Nah." So like, this nigga disrespectful.
I took the sword for a reason.
Yeah, disrespectful. So then but then they were trying to get this girl to the hospital, but then that nigga Hawkins shows up, and he's playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and he's just cooling out. And then now he's got a zombie crow,
the straw man,
scarecrow shit.
It still hasn't been explained what he can do.
Right. So then, that was crazy, because it's almost like he's doing a tarot read, and then he's like, it's all random. So it's like, I could give you or help you, which reminds me of the bubble dude from Skypiea, where it's like the bubble pops, but you don't know what the power is when it pops. I was like, that's kind of cool. Like how random that was. So then they finally get there, and then they get her fixed, and then now 2 goon niggas show up who are part of some shogunate operation, and they steal the little girl, and then that's where I'm at. So, all right, cool. Okay, so now I got.
So you saw them fight Hawkins already.
Fight but slash run away from him. Because
that's what I mean. Like it was a whole thing.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah, I saw
cool.
that. Yeah. Which was I was like, cool. It was creepy. I think it was a creepy scarecrow man.
Mm-hmm.
And I see these niggas just holding their own. I'm like, okay, cool. This is cool. This is
right.
This is cool.
Right.
Zai?
Since you washed ashore.
Yeah.
I've been locked in.
That's it. He just washed up, and then the story just happens, and I'm like, cool. Every couple episodes, somebody's fighting.
He came to, and then what's happening on the beat? We heard all of that work up to getting into Wano, the drums playing, and he wakes up. What's the first thing he see? A giant dog and a monkey having a sword fight on a beach.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Let's go.
That's a lot.
Let's go. Let's get to it.
Yeah. I'll continue to watch it, and all the other shit we've been keeping on the board. I'll talk about this on a later episode, but I found out one of my coworkers is a low key weeb, and he got me on a show. As I watch more of it, I might start commenting on it, but that's something I'll do for next week. But closing notes. Any closing notes?
I was wrong about the big three. Everything I thought about it.
Yeah.
No,
not even that you were wrong. It's just
I was looking at it from a different angle.
Yeah. Because we thought it was the big three. That's just what we called it. So now it's the it's the family tree. It's the something. It's the, we'll coin it.
Because that is
lineage, heritage.
Because we named off like 5 supernatural shonens.
Yeah.
They all deal with family.
Yeah.
It's like always a personal family thing. Ichigo got his powers from his dad. Naruto's dad sealed the demon inside of him. Soul Eater. Maka was a weapon. Like Maka's mom was
mom was a Meister. Her father was a weapon.
Yeah. And
now she's basically almost doing the same thing with her weapon.
Yeah.
They, like, have a relationship.
Shaman King has an evil twin brother.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah. Yusuke is a descendant of a half demon, half human.
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen, he swallowed a fucking demon finger, and now it's like a split personality. So. Yeah. Hey, dog.
Hey, we unlocking shit, baby. This is where you come to first. This is the source. Get 2 niggas on the verge of 30, figuring it out.
I'm already here, man. It's already locked in.
Yeah.
Let's Oh man, that's it.
Yeah.